Hello YouTube, welcome back to Train Fever, and off camera I just quickly put some traffic junctions in there, traffic junction signals. Why do I keep calling them traffic junctions this recording session? Gosh. And I just added the switch or the points over here just to get us over, and what have I got left to do? All I want to do now is very quickly get this branch line, add a station to it. Let's see if this works. Harrow. Nope. That's wrong. Remove. Petersfield. Wallingford. Petersfield. I did this the wrong way around, didn't I? Okay. Hang on. What I need to do is I need to remove that and I need to add station. Petersfield. Oops. Petersfield, there we go, better. Then Harrow, back to Petersfield, and back to Wallingford, which should be absolutely fine. Okay, let's just double check that line. So it's staying on the right side of the track all the way up here, into Petersfield, stays on the right side, all the way, oops, no, go that way, there we go. Right the way up to Harrow, where it switches to its single track to do the final couple of 100 meters. Fine by me. Okay, what we're going to do in today's episode? Well, today's episode, I thought maybe we can try and get this oil supply working. I thought that might be a good one to try and get working. There's this little bit here, but I think that amount of travel should be okay. And if it's not, we'll just have to put trucks on it. So I'm thinking we've got a good station that needs to pop in over here. Maybe on this side. Yeah, I think a good station popping in on that side will be absolutely fine. And I might consider Denton, supplying Denton as well. We'll have to see, because if then we can supply, so if we have an oil train going up and down on one line and then a goods train going just basically from here to Denton, there to Denton, there and back again the whole time, it should do the trick. So we can just use two separate lines, and I'll only ever need one train on this. This is too small to need two trains at this point in time, or ever if we're just going to use the oil. So let's go ahead and do this. I'll pop this one in just like so. Let's hook this up as well. Tiny little country road, not a problem. There we are. Let's see if we can make oil. Make oil? No, we're not going to make oil. We're going to see if we can make profit from oil. That's what we're going to see. Profit from oil. Okay. Let's stop. Let's follow this a little bit more. And we'll branch off. There we go. Where are we trying to branch off to? It's going to be a nice wide branch, which is absolutely fine. It's going to cut through a little bit, but there's nothing I can do about that. Look at that. Nice high-speed branch. That should be supplying good, yeah, that should be supplying a good amount of oil to the refinery. Now, where's the other one? Okay, that's that. Now what we need to do, very, very important, otherwise we're not going to be able to do anything out of this. From this one over here, we're going to get this to cross over. And from here we're going to get it to cross over again. About 40 miles an hour. So that way anything coming in from the depot can cross onto the correct line, which is exactly what what we're after. I'm also going to put a waypoint here so that the train knows exactly which side it's supposed to stay on. I don't want it to stay on the opposite side at any point. So the question is this going to work? That's the big question. Is this going to work? And we're about to find out. Route. New line. Let's call it FR Harrow Oil. There we go. Green. There. And there. Right, let's see what line it's picked to start with. Right, it's picked the right line anyway. Yeah, that one's fine by me. It's picked one single line. I can live with that line. That's the line I originally wanted anyway. All right. Where's our depot? Our depot's all the way down here. Now, how many is it going to be supplying a maximum of? I'm thinking we're going to go for... Do we need a fast train? Sure, why not? This has got a lot of tractive effort as well. Not as much as this train, admittedly, but this has got a fair amount of tractive effort. So let's go for one of them, and we'll go for some tank wagons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's going to be all of Harrow. 10. 70 oil. Yeah, it can handle a maximum of 70 oil. Let's do that. Let's see what it's like as it comes out of this. Hopefully it can handle it very, very well. Screenshot maybe? As it pulls out of the depot. That is quite a downhill slope as well. There we go. Why not? Oops. There we go. Off we trot. That's a big train. Right. Let's see if this makes any amount of money. And while it's doing that, we're not going to waste any time. Line usage, no. Ooh. I mean, it's... We could. This can work. I'm pretty certain this can work. Line usage, yes. There we go. It's happening. Production 4. Come on, let's see this. Let's see this jump. Let's watch this one jump up. 6. Okay, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Where's our oil train? There it is. What speed is it doing? 27 miles an hour. It is struggling just a little bit, but it's fine because this is going to be it's a little bit uphill, but it's fine. It's going to be absolutely fine. The first oil is waiting there though. Okay. Let's not waste any time. Let's try and figure out how we're going to do any more of this. Let's see if we're going to figure out... should I put a goods station? I can put a goods station right here, can't I? Let's have a look. Where's the goods in here? They're all over here. Is this all goods? Industrial buildings. Yeah, they're all on this side. 2 of 42. We could do a massive supply here. And we could even use the train for Wallingford. The goods line comes up here, across here, and joins up here to supply additional goods. But we could just leave the oil to handle this. So if we go across here, maybe just pull in... Where should I pull the train line in? Perhaps I could just pull the train line in just here. And if we wanted to, we could even supply Barton. 1 of 38. We could do a massive supply chain here. This oil refinery could supply 1, 2, 3, perhaps even 4 towns. Which means that the whole idea of oil here might be it's already got 11. The whole idea of 70 might be too little. Ooh. Things to think about. Things to think about. For now, let's just go ahead and do our... Let's put a goods station in here. Single goods station. Single line goods station. I don't think we need 2 lines. Especially if the oil is going to be just handled completely. Right, let's...
oh, yeah.
New open wagon available. Right, here? That's quite far out though. It's quite a ways out. Still, the city should grow to this stage, shouldn't it? Or, hold on. Let's do it there. Because then if it is, we can always connect up to this line. Follow this line around to Barton. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that, and let's maybe we should have done double then, but that's okay. Right, let's see where in an ideal world what would happen. A terrain alignment collision would happen. That's what would happen. We want to use this one over here. That's a lot of oil already waiting there. Yes, yes, yes. Across here. That works for me. Terrain alignment collision. That, perhaps. How's that? You guys happy with that? A bit of a... Not brilliant, but perhaps something that we can work on. We can always work on it, we can always increase or make it better or whatever it is. Right, there we go. That's now connected to the street network. Let's see if we can make even more money. Let's slow this down. We're in 1910. Looks like there's a boom going on here. There's an economic boom or economic boom, depending on how you want to... how many people are you carrying? 39 of 44. This is busy. I wasn't expecting that kind of a response to that. These are very busy. Where's the other train? I have no idea. There it is. 38. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Right, so we're going to go Harrow to... So from Harrow to Denton, we're going to go goods. And that's going to be the oil goods. Which oil is waiting here? 7 is waiting. It's creating 25, or it's producing 25. And this thing is... It's producing 25. Okay, so that's all good. It's oil good. It's oil good. Let's create a new line. Let's go for a nice yellow color so that we can see it. And let's say we're going to go from this goods station over here to this goods station over here. Now, which side are you going to stick it on? Yes! Well done. Well done, game. That's impressive. It will keep it on that side. Well done, game. Actually, that's not really that impressive, is it? Because there's only one way to go. Never mind, I take that back. That may have just been an accidental bit of luck on my side. And that comes into Denton North very nicely. So let's do that. Let's rename that to be FR Denton Goods. Let's get ourselves a train on this line. How much does Denton really need? 43 is a massive demand there. So if we can get it taking perhaps 50. No, let's go for... Again, these are the things you have to think about. Goods wagon. Is that a goods wagon? That's a goods wagon. Let's use these bigger, large goods wagons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 64. That should be fine. It should be able to handle that pretty easily. Off you go. Let's see what this brings now. See what this looks like as well. I've not actually seen one of these, I don't think. Interesting, they look like little houses. Very good. Very, very good. Or little signal boxes actually on top of each one. Okay. This place is all getting very, very busy. We've got 15 million. How much will it cost us to replace the trains on the main line? Let's have a look. Let's prepare the train line to have replacements. Add. We're going to go for these 17 passengers. So what's that going to be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's going to give us 85 passengers. Yeah, that's 85 passengers. 6. Should we do that? It's almost 100 passengers, that is. If my maths is right. Hold on. That can't be right, can it? Yeah, that is. Yeah. So that's going to be what? 6 of them. So that's 102 passengers right there. And it's going to cost 1.72 million to change every single one. 102 passengers being transported per line. That's an interesting one. That's actually a very interesting one. 1.72 million. And considering how many passengers are waiting here, is it worth doing that? Is it worth doing all that I'm about to do? Okay, let's have a look. To finish this episode off, let's go. In fact, no. I want to also have a look up here. Where's those 2 trains of ours? One train's there. Where's the other train? Oi, where are you gone? Hello. Hello. There you are. Wow, you're still making your way across, aren't you? Wow. Are you struggling by any chance? No, you're okay. You're doing well. You're doing well. Keep going. You, how much are you carrying now? I'm hoping you're carrying about 15. 12.
Oh, yeah.
So upgrade. Oh, and there's a new tank wagon available. You got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. Where am I? There I am. Just had to wait just a little while longer. 5 waiting there, 25. And there's an upgrade for that. Right, once that upgrade goes in, this will kick in. There'll be more being produced, so on and so forth. And we should be able to handle both of those quite easily. And then what we'll have to do is we might just have to bring in another tank. Massive tank wagon here. Just bring in a huge train just to do this little loop here. We'll just have a very, very large train. As you know, as large as we can get. And then also, we might actually go ahead and try and connect these with a road. Just try and get some extra support coming in. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. Anyway, finishing off this episode, aren't I? Wallingford is a very busy station now. The branch line is really busy. Like, the branch line is massively busy. As is the main line, but not as busy as I thought it might be. What's 67? That looks like maybe 110? 175. That right there tells me that we have a need for these upgraded trains. Right there, that tells me we have a need for them. And anything here? 4. Why? Oh, wait, this is just taken a... How much have you taken? 10. It's just not... That's just not making the money that I wanted to make. And then Kingston's got 54 people waiting. I'll decide in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video, subscribe to our channel for more videos on Train Fever, and leave a comment in the comments box below letting me know what you think of the way I'm expanding the railroads, and if you've got any ideas as to what I should do. Maybe there's something that I've missed or something I haven't thought about that might actually bring in a fair amount of money. I'd love to hear your comments. I hope to see you guys next week.